Tanner Hall is majestic.
Get out there right now! I'm coming!
My heart only exists within the stone walls of that building.
Fern, you remember Victoria, right? You guys knew each other when you were little.
This is Lucasta and this is Kate.
I think that one of the reasons that we were able to capture as good the performances that we did capture from the girls is I think that they were very inspired by our friendship. Francesca and I have been friends for such a long time, and collaborating on a movie was probably the biggest test that we ever had as friends.
And we're still friends, so that's a good sign.
And we're still friends, so that's a good sign.
We've traveled together, we've made many, many shorts together, we've opened a business, we had a clothing store at one point, we've renovated houses. I mean, so this film is really just another extension kind of our friendship and sort of our adventures and in doing things together.
And I think that the reason that we even decided to write a movie together is because we spent so much time together as friends, and we spent so much time talking that I think that, well, Francesca encouraged us to try to concretize our friendship and
make something productive.
Make something, you know, harness all of the effort and all of the energy and materialize it into something real, and, you know, that's what we did.
I mean, we both went to boarding school and we're, you know, really close friends, and, you know, even though none of the characters are sort of a direct lift of either one of us, you know, they're composites of ourselves, of friends we knew, and so, you know, having had that experience, I think we're pretty good people to discuss it.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, the fact that we shot it in Providence, we met in Providence when we were at Brown together, and we shot back, you know, we went back to the place where we first met to make the movie, and I also think that...
And where we first became friends.
Yeah, and we became friends at the age that the girls are in the movie, and so I think that for us to have a shorthand, first of all, the adolescent complexity and, you know, is a very interesting theme anyway. Coming of age is very interesting, and you know, we chose to explore 4 girls because we had a lot to say about very different people on that. And so I think that, yeah, I mean, I think we had a wealth of references and experiences that we've traveled through together that we could mine. One of our main objectives in making this movie was to not default to any of the typical stereotypes of teens.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the achievements that we have in this film is that the characters are very authentic, you know, and I think they come from an authentic place. I think the actors we cast themselves are authentic people. They're not like, you know, the run-of-the-mill sort of like young Hollywood actress, and I think between that and sort of, you know, the truth and the emotional truth that we wrote into the characters, I think that's really what separates it from maybe other coming-of-age stories that seem to skate a little more superficially and a little more stereotypically, I guess. I think we tried to explore the fact that, you know, there's hope and redemption, you know, for everyone. I think really just in life, like most people that we consider to be a bad person, like there's usually a root to the reason why they're behaving badly, you know? Because I mean, technically our good girl, like sort of does the most sort of, her actions are the most out of line, one could say, you know, than all of the girls. So it's like, it's not about being good or about being bad. I mean, I think, you know, one of the great things, as Tatiana said, about writing about adolescence is it's the first time that you test your boundaries for everything. So the only way you're gonna find out where you stand on something is to, you know, go over the line, basically. So I mean, and that everyone has to do. I don't care how good or bad you are.
Yeah, and I also think that, you know, in the casting performance, in the casting process rather, we actually sought out people who were willing, actors who were flawed in some way. We sought out the non-slick, performance-driven auditions. And so I think that any actor who can come into the audition process and be willing and courageous enough to be raw like that is going to bring that to the screen.
Was that how Rooney's audition
Most definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, she's definitely not like a showman, like, you know, like, watch this, you know, and I'm going to wow you with this audition or this performance. I think, like, you know, a lot of her ability as an actor is really to let you in, you know, is just to open up and let you see sort of even just a sliver of what's going on, and that's so enticing, you know, that you want more, and I think that's what's so captivating.
Chris Kattan and Amy Sedaris are hilarious.
Yes.
And could you talk a little bit about shooting with them?
Shooting with them was a blast.
Yeah.
Those were like some of our favorite days, you know, because also they're such comic geniuses, and they went off and would improv, you know, and like they'd go so far out that it's like definitely we couldn't use it in the film, but there was no way we'd yell cut because we wanted to see, like,
We wanted to hear it.
yeah, like where is it going?
No,
I mean, and a lot of, actually, to their credit, a lot of the improv did make it into the film, like Amy's, cricket stance and Amy Sedaris's discussion in the car, you know, in the rain. So I mean, they brought a lot to it, and they were like very generous with us.
George, why don't you put your book down so we can spend some quality time together while the girls are in town?
What? Oh, Maggie, not now. I'm really not.
Sometimes you have to push yourself over the threshold to get into the mood, okay? Why don't we try some of the tools that we've been learning in therapy? All right, let's get in the cricket stance. Feel that stretch?
Yeah.
So tight right there. You feel that right there?
Yeah.
That feel nice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a smile I like right there.
Maggie, what are you doing?
That's nice.
Maggie, what are you doing?
George.
What are you doing here?
We escaped.
I can't believe my mom talked me into hanging out with her loser friends.
I'm Gio, Gwen's husband.
We can shed light on the city at night.
She's gonna get us all expelled.
Hi, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see you.
Me too.
Put a note in your mailbox.
I knew there was something going on between you and Gio.
What's a white lie amongst friends? We're not friends.
There's plenty of room, it's no big deal.
I look forward to having a girl like you on my floor.
It's not you, it's me.
I have even less regard for liars than I have for rule breakers.
You got us in this mess, and you should get us out of it.
Are you asking me to help you? You're such a moron. I saw you guys at the record store the other day.
Are you kidding me? I thought Fernanda couldn't hang out.
Can we talk?
There's nothing to talk about. Words aren't going to change anything. Everything worth anything is both terrifying and beautiful. Like the first time you do something that you know is wrong. You know it's wrong, and yet you do it anyway.